Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how to graph quadratics that are in factored form. So basically what that means is the quadratic has been taken and has been factored. So you typically will have two sets of parentheses with terms on the inside. So if we have this first example here, we have x plus 3 times x minus 1. The first thing you want to do is find the x-intercepts from your equation. So just like we did when we learned how to solve by factoring, you're going to set each set of parentheses equal to 0 and solve for x. So x plus 3 equals 0 and x minus 1 equals 0. So for this first one here, I'm going to subtract 3 to get x equals negative 3. So that's one of my solutions. And for the other one, I'm going to add 1. So my other solution is x equals 1. From there, what you want to do is find your vertex. So all you need to do is take the two x-intercepts you just found, add them together, and divide by 2. So essentially you're finding the average of those two terms, or those two numbers. That gives you the x value of your vertex. So if I have negative 3 plus 1 divided by 2, I know that negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2, divided by 2 is negative 1. To find the y value, you're going to take that negative 1 and plug it back into the equation that we started with. So y is going to be equal to, in parentheses, negative 1 plus 3 times negative 1 minus 1. And then you can take your calculator and just type that straight in instead of doing it by hand, or you could do it one part of it at a time. That's completely up to you. But when you type it in the calculator, you get negative 4. So the y value of your vertex is negative 4, making your vertex negative 1, negative 4. Now, the nice thing with graphing factored form is that you really only need 3 points. You've got your two solutions and your vertex. So we already know that our roots are negative 3 and 1. We know that our vertex is negative 1, negative 4. And when I look at the equation, there's no minus sign out in the front. So that means my equation is positive, which means it's going to open up, meaning there will be a minimum. And then all I need to do is plot my 3 points. So I know my roots are at negative 3 and positive 1, and my vertex is negative 1, negative 4. And it opens up like we anticipated, and there is my graph. And it's as easy as that. That's how you graph quadratics in factored form.